What's going on, Raindrops? This week on Hobby News Wednesday, the starter boxes for 10th edition have been revealed, and we also have the reveal for Epic Horus Heresy, and some other news that's not as big, but we're going to cover it anyway. Let's get into it. So first up for our news, we've got the starter sets. First off, we have the introductory set, which comes with just 5 Infernus Marines, the paints, clipper. This is basically everything you need to get started in this hobby as a whole. Looks like it also just comes with a game board, so that's pretty interesting. Also will come with 5 Infernus Marines, as I said, 1 Reaper Swarm, and 10 Termagants. Then the starter set will come with the paints. It will come with a board though. Looks like 2 ruler looking things, some dice. It will also come with the squad of 5 Terminators and their little beacon, the Terminator Captain, the 5 Infernus Marines, and then for the Tyranids, it will come with the Winged Tyranid Prime, the 20 Termagants, 2 Ripper Swarms, the Von, how do you say his name? The Von Ryan Leapers and a Psychophage. And then with the ultimate set, they just add on some terrain, the squad of Barbagons, and the Librarian for the Space Marines. And that is going to be what is all included in the starter sets. If you're looking to get started in 10th edition and you didn't get the Leviathan box, I'd recommend the ultimate starter set, because I myself don't have any terrain, so one, I'd be jealous. Honestly, I might be looking to see if I can pick up that terrain on eBay or something. I'll see. But yeah, next up, we're going to look at this week's rumor engine. Alright, for this week's rumor engine, it appears to be some kind of arm. I'm not sure exactly what the arm belongs to. Could be an orc, could be a mutant of some kind. Could not even be from Warhammer 40k at all. I could not tell you. Yeah. But that is this week's rumor engine. Let's get into the rules changes. So yes, there has been some rule changes to Strands of Fate, Towering Units, and more. Let's have a look at them all. First, the Aldari Strain of Fate ability receives a change to limit its power early in the game and prevent several Fate dice being used to overexchange a single powerful attack. If you remember from when I covered the Aldari rules, the Strands of Fate is basically, if I'm remembering correctly, you can take a dice, and when you roll it, you can use that dice as one of your rolls, I think. Early games have shown the ability for practically massive war machines to loom over terrain and blast vulnerable units to pieces is particularly powerful, especially when entire armies of towering units like Imperial and Chaos Knights bring the big guns. This is also true of weapons with the indirect fire, where the cover ignoring antics of the Desolation Squad are proving tricky for many armies to deal with. Accordingly, these units have been given a bump in point cost to reflect their performance. Death Guard Plague Marines will also be glad to see that they can be taken in squads of 7 once more. You no longer have to leave 2 unfortunates from the 7-man kit on the sideline. So there's that. And yeah, don't forget that if you did get Leviathan, to decide the fate of the world, post your results now. There is all of that news. Let's get into Epic Horus Heresy. Okay, so next up we have the models from Epic Horus Heresy. I'm assuming this one's going to be for when you want to do really large battles, but you don't want to move like 500,000 models every turn. So basically, if you have a squad of tactical legionaries, you're going to have 5 on a base. So that kind of gives you the scale. They're going to be way shrunk down so that it takes 4 to be the height of 1 normal Space Marine. Stuff like the Contenter Dreadnought, and I'm also assuming like the Leviathan and the Dreo, if they show up, are also going to be there. Everything's just going to be really small. It's epic scale. If you've never heard that term before, it's very common on 3D print sites. I've noticed to get smaller scale of things. I notice those all around. And then if you are wanting to get into epic scale Horus Heresy, you're gonna be looking for Warhammer: The Horus Heresy Legion Imperialis. They revealed this at a not Warhammer 40k preview. The Legion Imperialis epic battles in the Age of Darkness. Here's everything that I think. Yeah, here's everything that's going to be coming in the box. A lot of minis, technically. Looks like they are split between Space Marines, Solar Auxiliaries, and Titans. That's 106 Space Marine infantry and walkers, 5 Space Marine tanks, 104 Auxiliary infantry and walkers, 6 Solar auxiliary tanks, and 2 Warhound Titans that I could actually build. Like these Titans probably are like probably the size of dreadnoughts, I'd imagine. Here's a closer look at some of the models. They're so tiny and adorable. Let's just have a look at all of these. They're so tiny. I almost want to get one, just one, and like Kit Bash or Space Marine painting up one of these models. Terminators too, yeah. And here are your dreadnoughts and tanks. It could just be me and not knowing these tanks really well, but let me look at the rhinos, because I do know the rhinos pretty well. The rhinos almost look squished on the sides. I could be wrong about that, but they seem squished. Looks like these are going to be the Solar ones, I'm guessing. They're your Horus Heresy equivalent of the Astra Militarum, I'm guessing. They are so tiny. So itty bitty. No, okay, so that one was the Navy. This one's gonna be the tanks and stuff. Okay. And there are your Titans. The rule book, of course, and you know what? Epic looks pretty interesting. I don't know if I'm personally going to be getting into it, but if you're looking to get into it, to have fun with it. Honestly, it looks like it would be a blast. Let's check out some other stuff that was... I think all we have left is personal news. And all we have left for the day is going to be my personal news. Let's get into it. So, for my personal news, you guys may remember, a few weeks ago, I believe I brought it up on here. Talked about how I was going to be doing D&D sessions, and I was going to try to make some kind of video of that. Those likely aren't going to be happening for a while due to scheduling conflicts between me and the players. Sometimes stuff like this just doesn't work out like that, like you hope. It's unfortunate, but I'm hoping eventually we do get to play these sessions, and when we do, those videos will still come out. I just don't know when. Could be now, could be 5 years from now. Who knows, honestly. Once again, those aren't going to be videos like of playing the campaign, though. They're just videos about me talking about what I could have done better. Other than that, you can catch me tomorrow painting up some Terminators on my Twitch. Going to be starting that at 11, hopefully. As long as there's no technical errors, I should be starting that at 11. And yeah, I will see you guys in another video. Peace out.